Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss on important current affairs for today. Subscribe to the channel if the information is helpful. At the end of the video we will revise all the questions once. Let's start. Mandi district won the top position for implementation of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana is located in which state? Answer is Himachal Pradesh. Mandi district of Himachal Pradesh is in the top rank in the list for successful implementation of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. This was announced by the Union Ministry of Rural Development. Remember, Minister of Rural Development is Narendra Singh Tomar. Under this, Ministry of Rural Development has announced the list of top performing 30 districts in the country for implementing the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. Out of these 30 districts, 8 districts are from Himachal Pradesh. Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana was launched in the year 2000 to provide good all-weather road connectivity to unconnected villages. Next question is, which microstate has become the 190th member of International Monetary Fund recently? Answer is Andorra. Recently, Andorra has become the 190th member of International Monetary Fund. This question can also be asked as Andorra has become the member of International Monetary Fund. How many members are associated with International Monetary Fund? Its answer should be 190. Andorra is a microstate situated between France and Spain, and it is the largest microstate in Europe. Its capital is Andorra la Vella and currency is Euro. We will see some recent news about International Monetary Fund. Recently, IMF had released its latest World Economic Outlook report, in which India's GDP was projected as minus 10.3%, and also recently Simanchala Das has been appointed as the advisor to executive director of IMF. IMF was formed in 1945 for global monetary cooperation, secure financial stability, facilitate international trade, promote high employment and sustainable economic growth, and reduce poverty around the world. Its current managing director is Kristalina Georgieva and its headquarters is in Washington DC, United States. Also remember, chief economist of IMF is Geeta Gopinath. Next one is, which state has launched YSR BIMA Insurance scheme for BPL families? Right answer is Andhra Pradesh. Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh is YS Jagan Mohan Reddy. BPL families refers to below poverty line families. This scheme was launched to provide financial assistance through insurance cover to beneficiary in case of death or accident of their family members. Under this scheme, accidental death and total permanent disability for people aged between 18 to 15 years will get rupees 5 lakh, and for people aged between 51 to 70 years will get rupees 3 lakh, and in case of natural death between 18 to 50 years their family will get rupees 2 lakh, and in case of partial permanent disability in an accident for aged 18 to 70 years the family will get rupees 1.5 lakh. I mentioned in previous videos that in any scheme, if it is mentioned as YSR, it is related to Andhra Pradesh. I will remind you recent schemes of Andhra Pradesh. Recently, Andhra Pradesh government has launched YSR Asara scheme, YSR Cheyuta scheme, YSR Sampurna Poshana scheme and YSR Sampurna Poshana Plus scheme. And also remember another scheme recently launched, it is Jagananna Vidya Kanuka. This was launched to distribute school kits to the poor children of Andhra Pradesh. Next question, which bank has partnered with IIT-Madras to launch IND Spring Board for funding startups? Answer is Indian Bank. Indian Bank has collaborated with IIT-Madras Incubation Cell to launch an initiative called IND Spring Board for funding startups. Indian Bank will extend loans of up to rupees 50 crore to these startups for their working capital requirements or purchase of machinery and equipment. Under this initiative, IIT-Madras Incubation Cell will refer startups with proven technology and established cash flow to the Indian Bank. And also IIT-Madras Incubation Cell will provide advisory to the bank on the business model. Also remember one important news about Indian Bank. Recently, Indian Bank has launched an online business mentoring program for MSMEs. It is called MSME Prerna. And also recently Indian Bank has launched Kisan Credit Card scheme for fishermen. Also remember, Indian Bank was merged with Allahabad Bank. Next question. Saad Hariri has been reappointed as the Prime Minister of which country recently? Answer is Lebanon. Previously, Saad Hariri had served as the Prime Minister of Lebanon from November 2009 to June 2011 and again from December 2016 to January 2020. In October 2019, he announced his resignation due to mass protests and served as a caretaker Prime Minister till January 2020. And now again he has been reappointed as the Prime Minister of Lebanon. I'll remind you one important news about Lebanon. If you can remember, recently there was a huge blast occurred due to explosion of 3000 tons of ammonium nitrate stored at Beirut's port in Lebanon that had wiped out the commercial hub and damaged many parts of the city. Also remember, India sent 58 tons of emergency humanitarian aid to Lebanon to help the people affected due to this explosion. Capital of Lebanon is Beirut and currency is Lebanese pound. Next question is, when is International Snow Leopard Day observed? Answer is 23rd October. Every year, International Snow Leopard Day is observed on 23rd October. This day commemorates the anniversary of Bishkek Declaration. Bishkek Declaration was made in the year 2013 to conserve the snow leopards, and this day is being observed since 2014. This day is observed to raise awareness for the conservation and protection of snow leopard. Also remember, recently Uttarakhand announced to open India's first snow leopard conservation center in Uttarkashi Forest Division. This will be built by Uttarakhand Forest Department along with United Nations Development Program as part of its 6-year-long project called Secure Himalayas. Next question. DRDO successfully conducted the final trial of which anti-tank guided missile in Pokhran range recently? Answer is NAG. This is the final successful trial of the anti-tank guided missile NAG. This trial was conducted at Pokhran. This missile has been developed by DRDO to engage enemy tanks in both day and night conditions. Remember, this will be manufactured by Bharat Dynamics Limited under the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program of DRDO. Recently we discussed about the upgraded version of helicopter launched NAG missile Helena. What is the name of the upgraded missile? It is Sant. Its full form is Standoff Anti-Tank, that was tested successfully from Odisha coast. Next question. Dr. Jayanta Madhab passed away recently. What was his profession? Answer is economist. Dr. Jayanta Madhab was a renowned Assamese economist. He served as the economic advisor from 2003 to 2009 to the government of Assam during the tenure of former Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi. In the past, he had also served as a director at the Asian Development Bank, and also he was the founder and first chairman of Northeastern Development Finance Corporation Limited. Next one is, which country became the chairman of the governing body of International Labour Organization after 35 years? Answer is India. India has assumed the chairmanship of the governing body of International Labour Organization after a gap of 35 years. The Labour and Employment Secretary Apurva Chandra has been elected as the chairperson of the governing body for the period October 2020 to June 2021. He is a 1988 batch IAS officer of Maharashtra cadre. The International Labour Organization is the agency of United Nations which work for advanced social and economic justice through setting international labour standards. Next one is, which state has launched integrated model agricultural village scheme to boost farmers' income and productivity? Answer is Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand Chief Minister is Trivendra Singh Rawat. Recently, he inaugurated the integrated model agricultural village scheme. This scheme is also called as Ekikrit Adarsh Krishi Gram Yojana. The aim of this scheme is to strengthen the economy of farmers and also help in doubling their income. For this, Uttarakhand government has increased the limit for interest-free loans to farmers to Rs 3 lakh from Rs 2 lakh. Remember, this initiative has been launched in partnership with NABARD. NABARD will lend to help the farmers with merchandised and scientific farming to boost productivity. Now we'll revise the questions once. Mandi district won the top position for implementation of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana is located in which state? Himachal Pradesh. Which microstate has become the 190th member of International Monetary Fund recently? Andorra. Which state has launched YSR BIMA Insurance scheme for BPL families? Andhra Pradesh. Which bank has partnered with IIT-Madras to launch IND Spring Board for funding startups? Indian Bank. Saad Hariri has been reappointed as the Prime Minister of which country recently? Lebanon. When is International Snow Leopard Day observed? 23rd October. DRDO successfully conducted the final trial of which anti-tank guided missile in Pokhran range recently? Nag. Dr. Jayanta Madhab passed away recently. What was his profession? Economist. Which country became the chairman of the governing body of International Labour Organization after 35 years? India. Which state has launched integrated model agricultural village scheme to boost farmers' income and productivity? Uttarakhand. These are the important current affairs for today. Thank you.